So yeah, we're gonna try this out today. So we're just gonna dive in. New home. Welcome, Cheery. For some reason, this game always makes you happy, Jars. It's because you like bad things. That makes you happy. And by bad things, I mean, like, this game is all about getting your soul crushed. So clearly, you're an evil person. That's what I'm saying, Jars. You feel like this game will be a cool breeze? Ha, 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 ha. I'm doing well, Hamsy. Thanks for asking. Limit backseating? Yes, please.
We roam a still, cold world. No horizon in sight. The rulers of old, stripped of pride and glory. It feels as yesterday we were turning the wheels of progress. Until the frost stopped it all. Suddenly, without a warning. When tides had changed, they changed for all of us, no matter wealth or class. We've lost our world to snow. And with it, our last traces of humanity.
Pretty bleak.
We bid farewell to plenty. And for those who remained, came the time to adapt. We decided to leave our homes and head north. We roamed for weeks, maybe months, leaving behind all the things we once believed had made us. It was hope that pushed us forward. Slowly, step by step. We knew the cost of our journey. And we paid the price 100 times. Finally, the time has come to build the last city on
Earth. So yeah, clearly this is a happy game about, you know, families and friendship and totally not suffering in the end of the world. We fled from London and crossed the sea to reach the frozen north. On the way, our convoy was hit by a blizzard and scattered. A handful of us managed to reach the site of this generator, only to find it frozen solid and abandoned. Why is no one here? Did any of the other people survive the blizzard? Are there others out there? Whatever we do, we should expect the worst now that the world we know has crumbled. Hello, Boomjaw. Hello, Squam. Welcome. Is this Requiem for a Frozen Dream? Yeah, kinda. Alright, we need to get the generator working and provide heating power to the buildings. Without it, we'll freeze to death. Stockpile some coal and start the generator. Alright, so I played a little bit of this game. So we're going to have to assign people to work these stockpiles, and coal is going to be important. So we're going to max out our workers there. We currently have 50 people left that we can assign. We're going to max out for wood. And then I'm going to put, I mean, I guess right now we can max out for steel as well, just get them all. And then everybody else is going to work the second coal pile. And so we're going to spend a day trying to gather coal. We have the stockpiles up here: coal, wood, steel, and steam cores, which are used to build unique buildings and some other things, I believe. We also have some raw food and food rations. We do not want raw food, we want rations, ideally. Quick run down. Hello, Sheridan, welcome. Secret said that they were in your neck of the woods, and by neck of the woods I meant the Netherlands. So I assumed, I mean, because the Netherlands are so small that he was visiting you, but I was wrong. Those silly Londoners and their coal? Yeah, silly coal. We could probably fast forward right now, because there's not too much to do as our people go out there and gather some stuff. I have 30 days to prepare for the Imperial AT-AT attack. Yep, we're on Hoth right now. We're getting the Rebel base up and running. Totally doing that right now. The snow plowing is actually really neat. Yeah, so, yeah, your people will plow through the snow. Wherever you send them, they will leave little trails behind them. It is pretty cool. That was very weird. Did I just see like a weird video before the video? Thank you, Fallen Soul, for the donation. Show them toke laws? Sure, I'll try and show them some laws. So we now have a decent amount of coal. So with that coal, we should be able to turn this on. There we go. So now our generator is up. Thank you for that, Fallen Soul. Also, thank you, Sheridan, for getting us up to Pocket Watcher. Congratulations to Pocket Watcher. Hello, Lisa. They're not so much as plowing through snow as painfully wading through it. That's also true. The generator hums with reassuring warmth, but we shouldn't take it for granted. If the generator goes down, the city dies. Be mindful of coal reserves. Now, food. There'll be no city if we started that. Secure a way to provide raw food and build a cookhouse to prepare meals. So that's going to be pretty important. So what we're going to do is pause it, and we're going to actually start building. So you can see we have 80 homeless, which is not great. So we're going to have to provide tents for our people so they can live in it. We can upgrade to better stuff later. So we have to build them around this like little circle pattern around the generator. And also I need to make sure that I get a cookhouse. There we go. The cookhouse is going to turn our raw food into rations. So that's going to be pretty important. So get that up. We're also going to need health. I guess we don't have that yet. The medical post, so never mind that. And then let's keep building some tents. So we got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So right now there's still going to be 30 homeless right now, but we still need to get more wood before we can build anything else. So we'll unpause it. Now people will only build, I believe, in their free time, which is after the workday ends, which I think is 1800. I think that's when it is. Is there an enemy in this game, or is it just the cold? It's just the cold, Pharaoh. It's a fearsome enemy. Well, luckily, living in the tents, while it does suck, they are right next to a generator, so I can click on the generator. Actually, I can click up here. And we can see what the generator is currently heating. So basically, a steam level 1... So let me run this down real quick. Where's, like, the temperature gauge? Besides this one. Why? Oh, no, I guess it's right here. So let's pause the game. So as you can see over here, red is comfortable, orange is livable, chili is low risk of getting ill. Then we have cold... very cold, and freezing. So out here, it's just chilly. So basically, anything below 0 starts to become, like, really cold, right? So the steam level 1... Actually, here, hold on. It'd be better if I clicked on a building. Let's see. So, alright. So base heating level 1. So what that does is that the tents provide a base heat of level 1. You stack that with the base heat of steam level 1, so now we have a +2 to counteract the -20 degrees Celsius. So basically every 10 degrees is going to be one additional cold factor. So right now at -20 degrees, we would be at chilly, I believe, but since the tents provide 1, and this thing provides 1, it's actually looking like it's in the comfortable status, which basically, that's how that works. So steam level 2 provides 2 warmth, 3, and 4. And then we have range settings. So right now, range 1, which is the base one, is going to be just a little circle like this. Range 2 is going to be another circle, then another circle, then another circle. But each steam level and each range level is going to increase your amount of coal that you use by a whole hell of a lot. A whole hell of a lot. But that's what the temperature gauge is in this game. And that's why they're still comfortable and tense. For right now, anyway. But the problem is, if you look at over here on the calendar, in 4 days, the temperature is going to drop 2 levels. So with the current way that this is set up, they're going to be living in chilly weather. So even just living in the tents is going to give them the risk of getting ill, which is bad. You don't want people to get ill. It's going to happen. Like, it's just bound to happen, but ideally you don't want it to happen. So anyway, the workday is now over, so there's going to be no more gathering of these materials, but they will now come over here and build all the stuff that they can. What up, Boo? How's it going? Sacrifice to the heat god? I don't think there is a heat god in here. Look at these poor fools. This is a bleak game. So basically, like, the way that this goes is we're going to have to get a research center eventually, and that's going to allow us to upgrade our generator and all that. Because the longer the time goes, it basically, like, drops by 2, and then will raise by 1. Then it drops by 2, then raise by 1. And it just keeps going down that way. And so that's how the game becomes harder and harder, because as the days progress, it's just going to keep getting colder and colder. So that means you're going to need more coal to keep the generator functioning. You're going to need to upgrade the generator to keep people alive. And that's just kind of it. That's as far as I know. Alright, Discontent Meter. Right now, citizens need shelter, so there's a little discontent. I don't know what happens when this is filled up. Hopefully it never does get filled up. That's my hope. Alright, so now we have a cookhouse. So what we can do is we're going to assign 5 people, which only people we have left are engineers, which can do specialized jobs, none of which we need right now. So we're going to stick them in here, and they're going to turn our raw food into food rations. So 1 raw food goes into 2 rations, which is pretty cool. And that also reminds me, we do need to also build a... oh, I can't build a hunter's hut. I need more wood. Okay, that's okay. We can live off of the food that we have right now. So let's fast forward it. Is the generator a god? No, that's just a machine we made. Fire for the fire god, coal for the coal stack? Jesus. This is not Warhammer. As much as you want it to be. Whew. It's a chilly night. So during the nighttime, the only people that are going to be working is going to be people that we have in hunting huts, which we don't have right now. So everybody is now just asleep. If the discontent meter fills up, you get a free tent. I don't believe you, mod. I just do not believe you. Alright, so now we're back into some free time, and then they're going to go back to work, which we really need them to do. I'm going to dismiss this. That's like a tutorial thing. Get out of here. Get out of my face. I was hoping to get rid of this message. There we go. Welcome, Kaze. How's it going? Hello, Bloodhorn. Hello, hello. There is a day-night cycle. Thank you, game. Oh, we have an event popping up. Workers needed. There's so much to do and not enough hands to do it. A quick way of addressing the problem is to put our children to work. So now we can open up the Book of Laws. So we have a decision to make. We don't have to make it right now if we don't want to. But we could make child labor and sign this into law. Children can work in safe workplaces. Hope will fall slightly. Child workers can be injured in accidents. Or we can do the opposite and get child shelters. Children will be safer if they stay in child shelters during the day, and they won't cause any mischief. Hope will rise. Providing all children with a place in a child shelter gives a permanent hope bonus. Permanent hope. You will have to build a actual child shelter. Is I guess the downside. So I am a very generally like nice person when playing games. So I'm going to sign the child law because we don't want them to feel left out. So we're going to put the children to work, which now we have additional 15 people, but they can only work in safe places. So I imagine that means like the cookhouse. Probably not out here in the bitter cold. So we're going to have them work in the cookhouse. It's going to be great. They're going to become the best cooks ever. Our hope did drop a little bit. Also, now we have 2 sick. So now we definitely need a medical post. But I still can't build... Oh, because I don't have enough wood. Shoot. Okay. Well, we're going to need to do that at some point. Hello, Deleted. Welcome. I'm a kind man. I am. I want them to feel part of the colony. Not stuck in some shelter all day. That's boring. That is boring. There we go. Work time, so we can finally start getting some resources again. And now the children are doing the good deed of making us some food rations. And still not much to do, so we can kind of fast forward. Wait till we get 25 wood, and then we're going to build a medical post, because that is very important, and we're probably going to need a lot of these. Also, we still have 30 people homeless, which is not great. So we're going to need to make sure that we take care of that as well. Actually, hold on. Hold on. What's the heat level of a tent? Only 1. So if you want them to be comfortable, we need them to be next to the generator. What was the... this is something I need to look at. Okay, so that's 1 as well. The Hunter's Hut is base level 2, so right now we can get away with putting the Hunter's Hut outside of the generator's range. And the people inside will still be fine. Oh, welcome, X-Maniac, to the sound of the stream. Well, listen, like, the kids, they're still going to be safe. They're in a nice and cozy cookhouse. They're fine. They are fine. Oh, wait, also the kids are now building while the adults are away working. Oh, this is great. Let's put our engineers in here so we can start healing the sick. Oh, that's fantastic. I didn't even think about that. Oops. We don't need another medical hut right now. What does the gathering post do? People working here will gather resources from nearby coal piles, wood crates, and steel wreckage. Base heating level of 1. I'm guessing that means people just don't have to freeze while they're out there gathering stuff. Oh, and our steel wreckage is depleted, so now we have some more people to do some stuff. Let's get some more steel. We'll put them over there. And we need to keep building tents. So there's still going to be 10 people that are homeless with our current setup. What are we eating? It never really specifies, but we do build hunting lodges, so I'm guessing there are still animals out there that we can, you know, find and cook up. No, I can't put children gathering stuff because it's in the freezing cold. I bet if I built one of those gathering places, though, we probably could. That's just my guess. Alright, so now let's build a hunting lodge. I'm actually going to build it like out here, I think. How much would another tent take? It takes 2 little pips? Okay. This is actually pretty important, placing your buildings. So this should be fine. The problem is, though, we also need to build a road to it. There we go. Now the children can get on that. Way to go, children. Oh, no, work time is done, but at least we got the Hunter's Hut down. Welcome, Alex. Hello, Sobelium. Trust you and check it out. Wait, what? Check what out? With basic resources secured for now, we can try to rescue the people we left behind, build a beacon, scout Frostland, and save as many survivors from our expedition as possible. We need a workshop to design plans for more advanced buildings. So that's our research facility. And we're gonna... Oh, we can't put the children as hunters. Well, that sucks. Why not, I say? Why not? Here. So we're gonna borrow... Actually, we're gonna take them all. We need to be hunting. So hunting currently only provides us 15 food a day because we have 15 workers. And then that 15 food will transfer into 30 rations, but we have 80 people who I believe eat at least 1 ration a day. So even with 1 hunter's hut, it's not enough. Not enough. Try designating the children as hunted. I think I know what you're saying. But there goes our hunting crew. They're going to go off with their guns and find us some stuff. So right now all we have is 10 children who can work. I wonder if they can work in the workshops. Oh wait, no, because engineers need to work in the workshops. Never mind. That's not going to be possible. And so right now we don't have any food to turn into rations, so nothing can happen here. Also, it's closed anyway. What a pirate chocolate? I guess we can just fast forward. So next we're going to need to build a workshop. 15 wood. Base heating level 2 so we can stick it out on like the outside. What's the history of this game? Just a apocalyptic event that turned the world into a frozen wasteland. I'm not entirely sure.
Work time. Get back to work.
Work time, you lazy dogs. Oh, wood crate's depleted. That's fine. We have more. Wait, hold on. Oh, I can't put the children to work over here. Oh, great. Okay. Neat. Go out there and collect some wood, my friends. Beautiful. There we go. I guess it's considered safe to go out into the freezing cold. Is that the kids? Oh no, I actually think those are adults. No, maybe those are the kids. Haha! Work! Oh yeah, like the movie Snowpiercer. I remember that. That's an okay movie. From what I remember. Oh no. Child injured at work. A child got distracted at work and has been injured. The accident was not serious and happened entirely due to the child's carelessness. This child won't work for 24 hours. Hope will rise slightly. Okay, well, fine. Give it. Listen. Take the day off, I guess. I hope you're happy with yourself when our entire colony dies because you couldn't gather wood. Useless child. That is a terrible movie. Listen, I don't think it's a terrible movie. I think it's an okay movie. I do not think it's terrible. How many children do we have? I think we have 15. Yeah, we have 15 right now. What other stuff can we do? Usually this stuff kind of pops up on its own. Oh wait, child labor, all jobs. Oh, shit. After introducing this law, another... Okay. Children kept being employed in most workplaces. Hope will fall, discontent will rise, child workers kept being injured, and die in accidents. No, I don't think we're going to do that much. That's a bit much. We don't need the cemetery stuff yet. This is for if people get, like, amputations, I think. Or, like, gravely ill. We don't need that yet. We can add sawdust to meals and make them more filling, although not exactly tasty or healthy. Sawdust meal. Hope will fall slightly, discontent will rise. Some people eating sawdust meals will fall ill. We can cook soup instead of full meals to feed more people with the same amount of raw food. But hope will fall, discontent will rise. Eating soup will cause discontent. So, do you want to deal with discontent or people getting ill? I mean, listen. I heard that sawdust is totally fine with you. Or fine for you. Well, what's the positive of this, though? It's just to make the meals more filling? I mean, does this feed more people? Because, like, this says that this feeds more people with the same amount of food. This is just like, yo, you want to throw some sawdust in there? I don't see the point of this. I'm assuming it feeds more people. Listen, sometimes you just need to,
New law in the city.
you need to eat some sawdust. So Cookhouse will produce 6 food rations from 2 raw food instead of 4 from 2. Okay. Hey, listen, we gotta stretch this food. Isn't there something safer than sawdust? No, it's fine. It's totally fine. Doctor approved. Dr. Toke says it's okay to eat sawdust. Though Dr. Toke does not eat the sawdust. Alright, let's fast forward. Coal pile depleted. That's okay. We got some more. There we go.
Night is coming. Put down your tools.
Yeah, I have a medical tent. Boomjaw. Alright, so in another day, the temperature is going to drop significantly, which is going to be bad. We're probably going to need another medical tent, I think. But we'd also need more engineers to work it. So that may not be something we can do. Where to put... Oh, we can make you a 2. Okay. So we can fit you in, like, right there. There we go. And unfortunately, this tent is going to be outside of the generator, so people living here are going to have a bad time. A pretty bad time. But better bad than homeless, right? I guess. Alright, build that, my happy children. Those poor people. Eating sawdust, living out in the cold. It's a rough life. In the steampunk future. Can you name your base Snowden? I don't know if we can name this place. Alright, so now we're going to need our engineers. So max that out and research. We need to research the beacon so that we can send out explorers and find more people. It's going to cost us some wood and steel. But there we go. Street is not connected to the generator. Wait, what? Didn't I build the street? That is a completed road. I guess they just haven't built it yet? There we go. Now it's fine. Look at that. We have no homeless. We have no ill. We're doing okay. It's gonna get really bad though when the weather drops. I'm gonna need to build another medical tent, I think. That's gonna suck. What we can also do is overdrive the generator, so at least the people right here will still be living comfortably. Overdriving it does cause some stress, but don't worry about it. Stress is good for the people. What's going on here? A mother has refused to let her daughter go to work, afraid she'll get injured. We could look the other way this time, but others might see it as unfair. We will not make an exception. Your daughter will work like the rest of us. Jeez, what do you think this is? Special treatment? This is the end of the world, man. We don't have time to be decent and civil and all that stuff. Alright, so now it's super cold, so what we're going to do is pop this thing into overdrive. Just let that cool people off. Even in overdrive, these people are still just in livable condition right now. But everybody outside is going to be chilly. Which sucks for them. Which means we are definitely going to start having some sick people. So we are going to need another medical post. So let's just get this built right now. It's also going to be on the second rung, but hey, it is what it is. Must be at least chilly inside to work. Oh. I see. Okay, well this is what we're going to do then. I guess the people living in this tent just don't get to live there anymore. Dismantle that tent. Now be a medical building. Are all my children working? Oh yeah, I guess they are. Here, some of you go back home so you can build my stuff. There we go. See, I'm pretty kind. Just think of it as an adventure out in the snow. Let's fast forward. There we go. And that tent's back up, so at least they're not homeless, right? That's something. Alright, so medical tent. Boom shaka, build that. Uh-oh. Sir, a woman came forward after we built the workshop. She said that her husband and daughter didn't reach the city with the main group, but she's sure that they're still out there. She wants to join the first scout team we'll send out. She urges you to hurry. We'll do what we can. So does that mean the research is done? Nope, still going. Wouldn't it be warmer to go underground? Probably. What is the plot of this game? End of the world, frozen wasteland, trying to survive in it. Mild frostbite as soon as it became gravely ill. Oh, crap. Okay, so right now we can't treat gravely ill. Here we go. So now we're probably going to have to sign in a law for the gravely ill. So, for the gravely ill, we can keep them alive but untreated in medical posts. Hope will rise slightly. Or radical treatments. They will be treated in the medical post, hope will rise slightly, but they may become amputees. And that's what I'm going to sign. Listen, we're going to do the best. We're going to do the best for you, and if you have an amputation, then, you know, shit happens. There we go. So now we have engineers in both medical tents and working in the research. And we have normal, just like everyday people, and then children who still need to work. So work. Work. I probably should also get a second hunter's hut. Oh, we need more wood to build the street. Because food's going to be really important as we go out and start getting other people. There we go. Alright, now we can also build the beacon, which will take us 20 wood, 35 steel. Okay, we may not get that today because I just used all of our wood. But for important reasons. Research. Let's see. Heating. We can get a steam hub. When powered by the generator, these contraptions shall create additional smaller heat zones around them. Each active steam hub consumes 3 coal per hour. But that requires 10 trees to research. I do want this. Cool, we got enough to start researching it. Good enough for me. Start it up.
Finish your labors, people. The work day is up.
It is. Okay, so what we want is these workers to go out hunting today. I want as much food as possible. Alright. Because like I said, we're gonna start getting some more people here when we start searching for them, and we're gonna need the food. I mean, look, our rations are already down pretty low. Also, I'm gonna need to turn off this overdrive. I'm sorry, my friends. It needs to go. It's a harsh world these people live in. We're going to put that down to 2 and put you to work out here. I can introduce a new law. What other law do we want? Let's see. Use extra rations in medical facilities to speed up recovery. Medical facilities should be fully utilized even if we have to put the patients on the floor. Or we could also get a care house for anybody who has been amputated. Listen, if you gotta get treated on the floor, you're gonna get treated on the floor.
Hear me. New law in the city.
Again, it's a rough world we live in. We don't got time for beds. Is my colony a big hole? Yeah. I don't know how they get out of here. They do. I guess maybe this contraption over here? That looks kind of like an elevator. Looks like we have one person who did not show up to work. They called in like, oh, I'm sick. Lazy peasants. So right now we need to save up the wood so we can build that beacon, because that's kind of important. So how much capacity do we have now? Oh, does it double? That's pretty good. In the wake of recent child worker accidents, the parents argue that we could give working children double rations to make them stronger and help prevent injuries. What do you think this is? A daycare? Extra rations. Then everyone will want extra rations. Sorry. I gotta make the hard choices. Steel wreckage depleted, so we'll move on to this one. With our child workforce. You believe the children are our future? Listen, there is no future, okay? Let's get that clear right now. Alright, beacon. What's your heat level? Oh, I don't think it matters what... Yeah, because no one's going to be there. So we can build this like way the hell out here. And it will be fine. So maybe we do that. Hold on. Let's put a road first. Okay. So no one actually works here, so we don't want that around the generator. You're glad I'm not a real world leader? Well, listen, if I was a real world leader, I wouldn't be doing all this. Come on. I'm not a terrible person. Let's do hunter's gear so they can gather more. I guess we're gonna need more wood though before we can do that. Oh man. People are not happy. First amputation. To save the patient's life, we had to perform an amputation. As a result, this person won't be able to work. Consider signing the care house or prosthetics law. Alright. Oh, I need to wait a day to sign the law, but we'll give him a care house. I need some kind of hope in this place. Also, we could take some people away from the coal, because we have a ton of it. And we need... Is there any more wood around? There.
Time to rest, folks. Work's out for today.
Hey! Beacon has been built. Welcome, lady. Give them ice arms like Sub-Zero. Alright, so now we can get expeditions and start looking around this area. Rescue survivors of our lost expedition. Alright. Well, first we need to get some people as scouts. Oh, we'll need 40 wood to create a scouting party. Oh gosh, okay. Well, that's going to be a while. The people cheer as a giant observation balloon soars above the city. This is a real feat. Everyone feels proud of their work that they've done to make this happen. Volunteers have lined up eager, including that woman. There we go, we needed a win. One of our people is facing death, but he is still refusing amputation. He keeps screaming that he doesn't want anyone to touch his leg, and he won't change his mind. It's for the greater good. Cut off his leg. Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment. Indeed. Very true. What up, Gwen? Did you miss something interesting? Well, you know, the world has ended. And this is the last city on Earth? That's kind of interesting. Alright, we need more wood. Gosh darn it. Put us back on overdrive. We have 15 people being treated. Holy crap. Go. And now it's getting a little warmer. We'll turn off the overdrive. Wow, Sheridan, wow. Get to work, friends.
Time to get to work.
We need 40 wood today so I can actually go and do other stuff. Overcrowded medical facilities. Well, you know what, game? It's either that or they don't get treated at all. Tell me about overcrowded. Generator running out of fuel, cut off everyone's leg. I don't think that's the right way to do things. Alright, now we can create an expedition. Oh wait, we need to have 5 citizens available. Oh, gosh, these people. Can kids become scouts? No, surely not, right? No, they can't. Alright, we'll keep working that steel, friends. Here we go. There's 5 people. There we go. We got a team of scouts. Let's go for the lost expedition. Send them there. They are on their way. Now fast forward. So we're running out of wood crates, so we're probably going to need to get like a sawmill going. Captain, when facing demands, remember this. People usually look for the quickest solution, not the best one. You don't have to agree on everything they ask for. If you fix the problem your way, it's fine. Thank you. That's what I've been doing. Why do you think we have children working outside? Hunter's gear. Research that. And then after that, we'll research a sawmill, I think. We are also going to need to have people on this coal out here. Oh, our scouts have arrived at the position. Alright, so the rest of our people may camp here too, exhausted to go on. We should escort them to the city. We enter the camp, appearing out of the driving snow. A choir of excited voices welcome us. Thank God you found us. We had been wandering for days until we couldn't go any longer. Soon we'd begin to starve. Escort the survivors to the city. We would get 4 kids, 9 engineers, 22 adults. We will escort the survivors to the city. This way, friends. So that means we need to build more tents now. So yay to that, I guess. Let's do... I mean, really, I guess we should do something like this. Because the inner circle's already covered. It's the outer circle that's not. So we want these homes to be within... Oh my god, I have to build the street first. Here's your street. Alright, so we'll get that built. And then we can warm these tents, and then we're going to build tents around here to keep those other people warm. Squash their hope early? Exactly. Like, as soon as they get to the city, how we welcome them is with a sign that says, congratulations, you made it. You will die. It's just a matter of time. So there we go. All your hopes are crushed, and now they're not going to be upset. In fact, they're going to be happy for each day they manage to live. You know? That's all I think. Fast forward. Hey, the scouts have returned. Look at all those new workers. And mouths to feed. It's heartwarming to see families reunited after so many hardships, but shouldn't there be other settlements nearby? The first expeditions left London long ago. They ought to be well established by now. They'll surely help us find our footing. We will look for the others. So now we will go to... There's smoke over this place. I don't want more people. Let's go here. Wait, how do we... I don't want you to disband. They're waiting. Can we not go here? Oh, there we go. Alright. So now we have 35 people to get homes for. Gosh darn it. Our people found a trail leading into the wilderness. We should follow it. We must find other people and ask them to for help to secure our survival. Okay. Let's put these new people to work. There we go. And fast forward. We're really going to be needing a sawmill.
The work
look! That thing's up. What? The man whose leg you ordered amputated has committed suicide. He left a note. I can't live like this. Unable to work and without purpose. I don't want to be a burden, just another mouth to feed. I'll have to sign the prosthetics law within 5 days. Or discontent will rise and hope will fall. Within 5 days I have to sign this? Okay. I mean, I guess I can sign that in law. Where's prosthetics at? Okay, so we gotta sign in the care house so we can get to prosthetics.